And here we have it, guys. Another rendition of a figure from EXO 6. This one here will be the Captain Picard for Star Trek The Next Generation standard version. With the standard version, this is what we have. Check it out, guys. This looks pretty snazzy. I'm very impressed with it. I hope it looks like this inside the box, but we're going to find out now. In good fashion, we'll show you the back side. This is everything that it comes with. And I'm telling you, man, this is phenomenal. Look at all that. All right. You get the Picard in the duty uniform. You get the Picard with his, I guess you call it leisure suit, but it's called the Darmok jacket for the very first episode that it was ever introduced. Little tidbit though, it was just something that he wanted, a little relaxed outfit. I think that's pretty cool. So as you can see here, it comes with a phaser, the holster, the Jamaharan thing from Ryza, a pad, a little flute, a tricorder and holster, his tee, and also that Captain Picard Day banner. Wow, guys, this is cool. Now, we've got a lot in store for you in this video because we want to show it to you guys all in one little thing, and then we got a little tidbit towards the end. Here you guys have it right here. This is what the packaging looks like on the inside, and I'm very impressed. However, he does come in duty uniform, so we will have to change him if we want to use the other outfit. So right from the rip out of it, I can take a see and see all the stuff, which is nice. All right, I'm very impressed that we have everything here and ready to go, but now I want to get it out of the plastic. But there's one more thing I'd like to show you. Back here, there is the other uniform and everything that we're going to need to put on his other uniform. So even though you didn't see it on the front, he's got a little storage area here in the back for it. That's if you don't want to wear it. But the good thing I like about it is he didn't fold it. He left it nice and flat in there, and that's pretty cool, guys. That's pretty cool. But without further ado, we owe a debt of thanks to a few people. These are the thankful people that were able to bring this particular sculpture and figure of 1/6 scale version of Patrick Stewart as Captain Picard, and I think that looks really cool. I also have one more tidbit for you. If you're here is obviously the QR code, and if you click on it, you will be able to get in to see the instructions on how to do everything that we're about to go do. So underneath all the plastic, this is what we have to work with. And as you can see, we can already see the color changing here on our camera once light has really hit the figure. And I'm very impressed with that. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to take him all the way out, and we're going to start putting him together. Now, I've figured a pose for him, so we're going to set him up. There's a few things you'll have to do to get everything all rolled up and ready to go. All right, guys, so here it is real quick. It's the little flute and everything. It looks very realistic. I'm very impressed with that. And here it is, all the glory now of him in his duty uniform, just like with the other edition, okay, the Essential Edition. It still has the same setup. However, we're using different lighting this time, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. All right, I think it looks very good. And so, of course, it's the same head sculpt and everything. Same head sculpt, everything is the exact same as the other one. However, this one is the one with the change of uniform, and I think that's pretty good. So looking at this and seeing this is nice, guys. This is really nice. This is very nice. So we're going to take a quick peek at some other things that we're going to be doing. In here, there's the base stand and everything that you need. And then his hands, this is where the flute and everything was put in. You get the little Jamaharon, his T, the phaser, and all that. So I think that's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set him up, but we're not gonna set him up like we do on the other issue. We're actually going to set him up with the Darmok jacket. Now, I haven't decided on which hands I'm going to use for this Darmok jacket, but we'll come up with that. And here we have it, guys. It comes in its own individual package. So when you open it up at the bottom, there'll be his own package. You can see here that right over here we have the Picard banner, and then of course the jacket, the shirt, and everything else that you're going to need. Now this is going to be quite the adventure, so I'm not going to really show you how I'm going to do all this, but if you go to that QR code, you'll see exactly how everything is done up. I just don't want to do it because I've noticed that there's a few people out there that just get a little weird with these things. So we're just going to show you the before and then the after, and then we're going to do everything behind the scenes to get him all set up in this leisure jacket so he can stand next to our other Captain Picard. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is just show you really quick the two that we have here. So this on your right, okay, is going to be the Captain Picard Essential version, and then of course our one on the left here is the standard version. So I think both came out really well. Everything else came out really nice. Everything is exactly the same. However, no matter which way you look at it, it is exactly the same. So I wanted to play with a little bit of lighting and let you guys see it. Now, of course, in both fashions, they look a little dark red, but with the lighting, everything comes out the way it's supposed to on the camera here. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch the guy on the left. I was kind of deciding on which one I wanted to change out, and I've decided I'm going to use the one on the left and keep it that way. Not that this one doesn't look that great and that this one doesn't, but they look the exact same. I do like this one, gives him a little bit more broader shoulders, but I kind of want to see the leisure jacket, so we're going to do it to this one because that's the one it comes with. So let's get ahead here, and here's all the parts that you're going to need. Now, of course, the jacket and the shirt will be separated. You have the pants with the elastics at the bottom. You'll be using the same shoes and everything. However, we have to really separate the whole character. So I'm going to show you really quick all the parts that are going to need to come off before we put all this. We're going to take out the 2 feet here at the bottom and loosen up the elastic. We'll also have to take the hands off. You'll have to put the hands or the arms at a 90-degree angle so you can easily take off the hands. Last but not least, we'll have to take off the sculpted head. Mind you, you will want to be very cautious when you do all that, okay? Now, on the back side, there is a little thing that you'll... So on the back here, we have our zipper and our little elastic piece. That zipper and everything is going to help you so you can take the jacket off, okay? It's going to make it a lot easier for you guys. Now, you notice that it doesn't go up to the neck like the real uniform did, but don't worry. If you're watching on that video, on the QR that I provided here in the video, you'll be able to handle this. So as you can see, there's elastic bands and a little white poofy thing that's here. It's kind of like a little liner, and then we have our pants, our head, our hands, and we also have the feet off. So the next is to go ahead and we'll be taking the pants part off, and then once we do that, we'll begin to put all of our items here. This little black piece will replace the white one. You'll have to take the white one all the way off and then put the black one on. So there it is. It's been placed on. Everything looks pretty snazzy. All right. So the white part's been taken off, and now the black part's been put on. So our next adventure is to place on his shirt, and then we'll work on the pants. Okay guys, so once again, this is what we started with, this right here, and it looks phenomenal, right? We all agree that looks pretty good. But here's what we changed him into. That's it right here, guys. Wow. Right? Total wow. The lighting on here doesn't do much justice here, but wow. So we're going to do a little bit of the light trick like we do with all of our stuff here. We're going to move the lighting out of the way on one side. That's the above lighting. All right, so you can see how everything looks with the above lighting. Okay, and the same thing over here for the above lighting. Kind of almost like the way it was in his ready room. That's what for now, this is what we're going to go with, guys. This looks phenomenally great. I'm very impressed with how this all came out. The outfit is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal, guys. To see him like this is actually pretty cool. So I like it. I think it looks pretty sharp. Very sharp, guys. You see the way the light hits it just right and everything. It's uncanny here, guys. Very uncanny. But look at that. Just makes you want to, hear the voice come out of it or something, First duty, every Starfleet officer, just something, But that's cool, guys. So real quick, we'll put them, here's both of them together in the two different uniforms. These are obviously both the EXO 6 versions of Captain Picard. And I'm very impressed with how it all came out. I still want to make some changes to the way the jacket appears. But, I mean, other than that, this is great. I mean, this is great, guys. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to pretty much show you something else here with the light. With the lighting and it coming around the way it needs to. We wanted to change it up a little bit so you could see how the lighting kind of affects the characters. I think this lighting really accentuates how everything looks. I mean, that's just amazing, guys. So we're going to go back to average lighting here in our shop, and that's kind of how it's going to look. It doesn't look too bad. So yeah, but other than that, guys, if you haven't got yourself one of these, I mean, wow, you kind of missed out, because I don't think they're still selling these on EXO 6, but you can go there and check it out, see if they are. If they're not, I'm so sorry you guys missed out on this, but they are making more stuff, so just hang in there and keep checking them out. If you're going to the next Star Trek convention or something out in Las Vegas, you might actually get a chance to see this up close and personal with your own eyes. But for now, I'm very impressed. Other than that, guys, this is all I have for our video today. I greatly appreciate you stopping by. We have one other video that we're going to do, and I think it's going to be a very interesting one, and it's all pertaining to the Captain Picard lineup here. Now, one thing I'd like to add, just in case you're wondering, why does he look a little bit shorter? Because there's no stand under him. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get going. You guys have a great day, and hope to see you on our next adventure here with EXO 6 action figure types.